realised because I was copying and pasting from different sources, it's smushed together a little bit, but
smushed is also another good word.
Yeah, and not all the vowels are there, which is a choice that my computer made, but we'll be okay. We'll just all hum along.
Yeah, indeed. The trouble is I'm sitting quite near the microphone, so whoever's listening.
Well, luckily, it's like Stefan's coordinating it, so he'll have good pick up.
Good.
So it's not just going to be on you. It's
I'm just worried that I'll be the obvious one who can't sing.
Oh, right. I think. Tamara and I walked down the aisle to this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's very
I don't know which one is it.
It's the Lachadodi.
It was. Oh, it was.
Yeah, but the. So I'm just trying to.
That's a new woman.
Could someone just sit me up?
Oh, yes.
Okay, for it. Yeah,
Just the door. Thank you very much. I'm not really good at that. Thanks, Emma.
No worries. I'm so sorry. I'm just quickly before we start sorting something out. Need to be rude on my phone. So it's very high, doesn't it?
No?
I mean, I
wasn't going to use the stand at all.
Yeah, sure. Maybe I'm better because I haven't got a sharpie. So is that your lot?
No, it's not. It's just there. It's been there all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are just hanging out. Use it if it's helpful. Don't
Right.
Hello. And you brought Elsa with you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, same colour as mine.
Wow. How are you doing, Sarah? Elsa?
Well, we had graduation at the Royal Festival Hall today.
Oh,
I did have proper shoes then.
That's tough.
Not my graduation. I was at
You've had a few graduations already.
Yes, a platform party.
For
With UCL.
It's a late graduation.
For the undergrads, it's because the exam board was June. And then the masters in the summer. So the dissertation.
What's your subject?
Well, my degree myself, I read physics at Oxford, but my PhD was sort of landlord-tenant relations, and I'm associate professor of real estate. I'm actually hoping for promotion to professor. I've sort of done a 30-page CV, whereas for most jobs a CV should be 2 pages. For an academic, it's meant to be so we will see. I've put together my case and
When will you find out?
well, I haven't yet submitted it. The sort of deadline is end of basically this term, December, but the head of school, I'm meeting him next week to discuss, whether it's realistic and whether I need to switch to the teaching track to stand a chance rather than the full all-round, because I much prefer the teaching to the research and that sort of things.
But is that something that you can have flexibility?
Yes, one can switch to teaching track. We will see. I'm hoping not to need to.
Yeah.
We will see. If I don't get it, I'll start to wind down. I'll be 62 next month. Stephen's just retired. So, if I don't get it, I'll move to, say, 4 days a week next year and 3 days or whatever. What is it you do?
I'm retired.
What
Lady
did you
of
do?
Leisure.
Yeah.
I spent the first 20 years of my career at NatWest.
Okay.
In the city,
Yeah.
and then when children came along, we ran a Tumble Tots franchise.
Yes.
We bought franchise with the children in Bushy. Okay, we were in North West London,
Okay.
Golders Green and
Yeah.
Finchley, and 10 years I worked with my cousin who's a clinical psychologist in private practice, and I was her practice manager.
Oh, okay. So, yes, portfolio career. I've also had a very portfolio career. I was also an international athlete. Brought up Catholic kids, so we've combined that with...
What was your...
Mainly marathon, half marathon, 100k, 50k. I represented GB 21 times. He's at Commonwealth Games, Europeans, World.
So my son who's coming tonight, do a little bit of Commonwealth. He's at Manchester, he's reading maths and physics masters.
Okay.
So he's going into his 4th year.
I'm an external examiner from Manchester University, but for the planning and real estate. Oh, right.
And then he was in the Maccabea Games, yeah, an Israeli artist. And he as a teenager was at the Maccabea Games in Israel in 2017.
I did 97
No, I don't know that. No, I was worried about
what
sprint and high jump was his.
Oh, very good, yeah.
But he did sprint as well.
Oh, does he belong to an athletics club?
Not currently, no. When he went to uni, he stopped.
Where did he go? Not Charles.
It was the Royal. They used to go there. It was really only to do with Maccabea. He'll tell you. Do you know, I'm a terrible mother. I can't.
Yeah, don't worry. I think I'm going to just...
Hello, Rabbi Anthony. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. How are you, Leanne?
Okay, thank you. You look puzzled.
Is Joseph around?
Yeah. Yes. He has been here.
I just don't know if I need to play some music if I'm actually going to play
I
something.
think he has some music,
He has some.
but he may have given away his copy. Oh, I'm so sorry, I just assumed you knew each other. No. There you go. Now you've met.
Here's my husband and my son.
How are you both doing?
Hi. How's it going? Hi, I'm Anthony. Hi.
Rabbi, this is my son. John.
This
This is my son. I was just talking about you. I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
I'm Danielle.
Rachel. Danielle.
You did the Maccabea
Anthony.
a few years ago. I did it 20 years before you.
You don't have to remember.
Sorry.
UCL. Yeah. Well, actually, as a professor of real estate, but my first degree was physics, and I valued physics.
We are going to use these song sheets to cover that Shabbat. Song sheets, song sheets, and the Siddurim.
There's a microphone.
You done it, Mike?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
The shots were funny.
I said, was it Charles?
And also the part we like.
Yeah. I was, like member, but what battalions?
Oh, yeah. Lots like YCL.
Sorry.
I did lots like YCL events there. And youth club and something.
Okay.
I also think
There's the young athletes, the YA.
And I did EYA.
Okay,
Eastern Young Events.
That's the one.
And YCL was.
Okay.
I think it might be 100.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
there should be a back to you. What kind of bass have you brought us?
Oh, those basics.
Cool. Hi. So, I don't think there's any kind of pump, but like, yeah.
That's fine.
So
So-
we're using this
Grab
sheet and this Siddur.
Grab a stand with a pack of music on it.
Great.
And fine.
This is it.
Is that a full set? I don't know if it is. Is it full set? Presumably. So, one full set there, one full set here.
So to the end, as you're so close to us,
Yeah.
I said, John should have.
Join the Liberal, that'll be a big shift, won't it?
That'll be a bit too
Very well, thank you.
Yeah.
I love you.
No, don't worry, I'm very sweet.
The education service is nice.
That'll be very good.
Yes.
But yeah. And you guys live in India. Oh, so everybody followed you back.
We were.
Here we are again.
We are.
When you asked my name, I walked through and asked yours.
Leanne.
I thought you were very nice on Sunday.
I mean, I'm
You did very nice.
I've seen it.
Wyatt wrote me. Yeah, they did really well.
But the whole thing was really nice. And, it's nice that you kept it not too long. I was expecting it to be
So many people said how used there were 5,000 speeches. And
that's great.
I think the only result will be absolutely
no, possibly. Oh no, Lucy Cohen and Joanna Phillips. They've yeah. I don't think they come very often. Joanna Phillips Mark Phillips made all this happen.
Yes.
Okay.
You'd have seen.
Well, I'll probably I know the face.
Yeah, you definitely know him. But anyway, yeah, so I think we'll be comfortable. And Josie, I think is coming. I'm just going. We'll be all right. Be mixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Normally
Oh, this is the art. I wonder why there was a James Bond thing.
Well, this side is James Bond, and we've got Harry Potter. Yeah, there's a young guy.
Doctor Who guy. So I can't really see that far. Where?
I mean, sorry.
Which one are you talking about?
That's not what I'm
The
saying.
blue in the middle.
You can't see
Yes.
that far.
That's definitely the Doctor Who guy.
Yeah, it is. That's not right.
Yes.
Where's
Yeah, Indiana Jones on the left. Who's in the middle?
Looks like some sort of Harry Potter reference.
No, Doctor Who.
Oh, Doctor Who. I don't know
I can't see the one. I recognise that one.
No, not for Doctor Who and Harry Potter.
I was thinking the original.
Oh, the original Doctor Who. Well, I never watched any Doctor Who.
No.
Only if I was babysitting the kids were watching it.
Let it go!
Juicy Network, he's like now season 1.
Yes, definitely. What's that? That was
We had graduated that came in my running year. I just quickly put my dress on. Yes. Well, they are the most sort of.
Thank you.
Here's a lot of running shoes that I have. I'm just about to get away with for,
How's your week been?
long sport. But yeah, I did have posh shoes for
We've got 3
graduation.
minutes. I think we start, and then as people come, they
I
go.
think we'll start, exactly. I have just plugged my phone in, so I haven't got a clock.
You said you just
Posh shoes. You can keep telling me things.
You said you were in Loughborough as well.
These are not particularly high, but I'm just so unused to proper shoes that I can't really feel it.
I might move around that way, and then when we
Yeah? Okay.
there's space for them.
Rabbi Aaron the Ark in.
I'll push it around. Does that?
Yeah.
Let me
I know they've rebranded.
Or you can just
So any stand, but try and sit in the centre circle. Don't be shy, Anthony. I think you can play both
sheet
sides.
as well.
I don't think it's going to be a problem. Hey! Oh yeah, not you.
There's a cup on its side down there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shall I just put it back? No, she moved. No, she's not. She's not. Oh, she's moved. Was that Anna, was that your cup? Shall I put it? Do you want it? Or shall I put it back? It's empty.
Hi, good to see you.
Sorry, I didn't reply to you.
No, it's okay. It's alright. Glad to see you anyway. Oh, thank you. Welcome. It's alright. You should be somewhere in the middle, but I can make room for you. There should be a stand with a fucking music on it. Here's either way, there is another set of music. In fact, I'll give it to you. So is that the other set of music?
Yeah.
Can I
But I
grab another stand if you want?
don't need a stand up.
Hi everyone, welcome. Shabbat Shalom, really nice to see you. We're going to start in order not to run out of time, because the whole idea is to finish with the instruments as Shabbat comes in, and that's about 20 past. And we've got lots of Kabbalat Shabbat music to go through. So we're just going to we basically did a song, we did a Nefesh, and then for every psalm Kabbalat Shabbat we're going to sing one or more lines. So we don't quite sing all the text, we do something for each psalm in Kabbalat Shabbat. So you've got the sheets, hopefully. Please join in everything you pick up, and there's no bad notes. Something like that, right? We're going to begin with Yidid Nefesh, which is the start of your sheet, and this is the tune that you almost certainly all know.
Roots
harmony notes, and remember the way to good harmony notes are through bad harmony notes that you then move quite nicely. So don't be afraid to experiment. That's the way to beautiful music. So Lachuna Rananas by Joseph Goldman. And this is from Psalm 95. So we'll start with just the word Lachu.
So
see you. We're on Ozarua from Psalm 97 on the second page of your sheet towards the bottom of that page. Let's do that a bit more when you're playing. It's not my lodges. Psalm 99, Romanu. Changing tunes, so watch out for it. And I think our intention is to change on the Hayu Limchi Sa. Okay, just a forewarning there. Okay. But the first one goes on for quite a while, so you have to make a chance to pick it up. Both of them go quite well. Okay. 1 and 2 and la 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 la.
Hey
the last page of your song sheets. And the music from the end or so. Psalm 93, Piccolo's my you love you. Shalom, Kabbalah Shabbat. I mean, not control service, don't worry. I haven't put on my marbles. Okay, so, alright, just one last piece of music. One last piece, I promise, Sarah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. La 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 la. band, drumming, all those contributions. Amazing.
We're going to move from Kabbalat Shabbat into a short Devar and then Mari. So in all those places that were named in the listing, I'll sit down, but I might move over here because I've got my back for lots of people. In all those places that were listed on the advertisement for this event, Romamu, Navatahila, Varananu, it is customary, or it happens, which after the Kabbalat Shabbat part, lots of people exit. So we're watching that a little bit now. It's lovely, the more the merrier. It would be lovely if everybody stayed, but we do understand that some people will have to get back for various things, putting small people to bed and the like. Let me move this a bit forward. Here we go. And so I'm going to give a short Devar, and then I wondered, Josie, would you be happy to light the candles for us? Amazing, lovely stuff. So let me find my notes. So this week we are reading Parashat Shoftim, and the Israelites, once again, for the whole of Deuteronomy, they're there on the edge of the land, waiting to go in, while Moses has his last hurrah and kind of does tell the Israelites everything that he thinks they need to know, everything that God thinks the Israelites need to know. And in Shoftim, in this parasha, they are told to appoint judges, so that in order to ensure that the society they'll be building together in the land of Israel is a just one. This is the parasha where we hear that famous line, Tzedek, Tzedek, Tirdof. Justice, justice, you shall pursue. You've probably heard, why does it say justice twice? Well, probably because it's surely you must pursue justice, the importance of that pursuit of justice. So in our parasha, that includes, it says, how do we pursue justice? And it includes some suggestions. We have cities of refuge, where people who may have committed manslaughter, accidentally murdered someone, can go in order to be safe from that person's family who might seek revenge. And we also have laws about just war. There are more laws next week about just war, but this week it talks about who shouldn't be going into war. And it gives a few examples. So someone who's built a new house but is not able to live in it, or has not yet lived in it, that person shouldn't go to war. Someone who's planted a vineyard but has not yet been able to harvest it, that person shouldn't go to war. Someone who's engaged to be married but hasn't yet had the wedding, that person shouldn't go to war. And finally, someone who is fearful, who's too afraid, that person should not go to war. On the face of it, or in some ways, it seems like it's a benevolent commandment. It's thinking of those individuals and their individual circumstances, making sure that they get to fulfill their things that they want to fulfill, and not push them further. For the person that's too fearful, not push them further than they feel like they can be pushed. But it's also about the broader cause, that everybody who's going into war, if you've got somebody with other things on their mind, things that they want to get back to, then it's likely that they won't be good as part of the team. They might be eager to get out, so do things in a rushed way rather than the right way, or they may put their other soldiers at risk and other people at risk. They may be distracted, clumsy, lack of focus. You can imagine all of the different things. So it's hard to read this parasha and these laws on just war in the context of this past year. And it's really hard to read this parasha and the context of and the laws on just war in the context of what's happening in the West Bank at the moment. Tragically, at the beginning of this week, 6 hostages were found killed and their bodies were returned to Israel. The Israeli population responded with a general strike, and more than 500,000 people took to the streets, demanding that this government in Israel find a hostage deal and that an end be brought to the fighting. And for months, the Israeli population have been protesting this current government and its bloody response to the barbaric attacks in October. And the hostage families have been crying out to Netanyahu to strike a deal and end the war and finally bring their loved ones home, please God, alive. With all that going on in Israel and in Gaza, this week the British government limited arms sold to Israel, as reports showed that they could be used to perpetuate war crimes. Just as in our parasha, the Israelites are being asked to pursue justice in their dealings when entering into battle, the state of Israel is being asked to keep within international law in their war against Hamas in Gaza. Yet sadly, this week, as we read our parasha and as we read our parasha, the Orthodox chief rabbi and the Board of Deputies have challenged the British government for holding Israel to this standard of keeping international law and criticised the withdrawal of those arms. It's been a really tough year for the Jewish community. We've been praying for the return of the hostages. We've been grieving the lost lives, fearful for the rise in anti-Semitism, and some fearful for the future of Israel's existence. Many of us are devastated by the loss of life in Gaza and the things that it feels like are being done in our name. In his book, This Is Real and You Are Completely Unprepared, that some people may be reading because it's the time of year to read this book by Alan Liu, he talks about how this week's parasha is being mindful that when we're entering, maybe not into battle, but into a time of introspection and thinking about what are the things that are holding us back. Those laws on who should and shouldn't go to war are there as a reminder of what might be unfinished business or might be those things that are distracting us from the work of teshuvah and indeed the things we really want to seek for in the new year. Those soldiers that can't go into battle have their set of things, and each of us will have our own set of things. And I believe that the Jewish community holds itself back with fear, with grief, with shock. And I invite us as individuals, but also as a community in this time of Elul, to allow ourselves, instead of closing our eyes to the injustice and arguing with those who ask Israel to do better, I ask us, how do we allow ourselves to feel that deep pain and feel that fear whilst holding Israel and her government accountable, demanding the pursuit of justice, and join those hostage families and so many of Israeli society in demanding a political solution and an end to the killing. And we pray for everlasting peace. Thank you. And we'll move to Mariv. I know there are some who'll be following, some online who are following the Liberal Siddur, so I will shout out page numbers. And this Mariv will have some of it read out and some time for reading the prayers ourselves or for personal reflections. And we begin in this Siddur. On page 127, and in the Liberal Siddur we're on page 92, but I almost forgot that we're going to light the candles first, so Josie, I invite us all to stand and we'll light the candles and bring in Shabbat. Oh yeah, we'll all say the prayer together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. We'll remain standing. Baruch hu et Adonai ha'mavorach. Baruch Adonai ha'mavorach le'olam va'ed. Please be seated. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hem hayenu ve'orech yameinu v'hem negei yomam v'layla v'havtach al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai ohev et amo Yisrael. Anyone following in the liberal Siddur, the full text of the Shema, if you want it, is on page 539. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha B'chol levacha v'chol nafshecha v'chol me'otecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavacha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibata ba'am v'shivtecha b'beitecha u'lechtecha b'derech u'shofecha u'kumecha u'shatam le'ot al yedecha v'hayu letotafot be'ein einecha u'chtaftam al mezuzot beitecha u'v'yisharecha. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיהם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים אני אדוני Siddur, if you went forward, we're back on page 95. Emet v'amuna kol zot v'kayam aleinu. Moshe u'Miriam u'vnei Yisrael lecha anu shira v'simcha rabba v'amru kulam. Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Shkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Fros aleinu tzimchat shlomecha l'ma'an shemecha. Baruch atah Adonai hapores sukat shalom aleinu v'al amo Yisrael v'al kol ha'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim v'et ha'aretz. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Ubayom hashvi'i shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash, shavat vayinafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Please stand as we turn to the Amidah on page 140. I believe that's just over the page for those in the liberal siddur. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Sfatai Tiftach. Na 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 Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehilateha. Ya na 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 Adonai. Ya na 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 Sfatai Tiftach. Ya na 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 Ufi Yagid. Ufi Yagid Tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Elohei Emoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Rivka, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanomra, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, Koneh Hakol, v'Zocher Hasdei Avot v'Imaot, Umevi Golel Livnei B'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo B'Yahava, Melech Hosea Moshiach Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Potet Sarah. We'll continue with our own pace.
Page 150. ויחלו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם וכל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה וישפוט ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי רבקה, אלוהי יעקב, אלוהי רחל, אלוהי לאה, האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא, העליון, קונה שמיים ובארץ, מגן אבות בדברו, מחיה מתים במאמרו, האל הקדוש שאין כמוהו, המניע לעמו לפניו נעבוד ביראה ופחד ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיד מעין הברכות אל ההודעות אדון השלום מקדש השבת ומברך שביעי המניח בקדושה ים קדושי עונג זכר למעשה בראשית אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו רצנה ומנוחתנו קשנו מצוותיך תנחתנו בתורתך סבנו מטובך שמחתנו בשורתך פתח אל ליבנו לעבדך באמת והנחילנו אדוני אלוהינו אהבה ורצון שבת קודשך וינוחו בה כל ישראל מקדשי שמך ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
And we will remain standing as we turn to the Aleinu, which in this Siddur is on page 310 and in the Liberal Siddur 520, I believe. Let me double check that.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I had a... There we go.
My brain.
There we go, we checked it. Return. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'ateit g'dula l'yotzeh b'reishit, asher b'chabanu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato, v'anachnu korim u'mishachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, shehu notei shamayim v'yosed haaretz, u'moshev yakarov hashemayim mima'al, u'shchinatu zo, v'gov heim b'haromim, hu Eloheinu Echad, Elokeinu echad tzulato, ka'katuv b'torato, v'yadata hayom, v'yadata ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו As we move to the Kaddish, we'll share the names of people we're remembering as a community, and then there'll be an opportunity for anyone who's thinking of someone at this time to say their name out loud or hold that name in your hearts.
So in the Liberal community, we remember on the occasion of their yahrzeits, Henry Sharma, the grandfather of Patricia Graves, Michael Sharp, the husband of Sonia Sharp, and Valerie Spilfogel, the wife of Bernard Spilfogel.
And in Mosaic Reform, we remember Anne Wand, mother of Greg Wand and mother of Val Feinberg, Morris Todis, father of Shirley Alpert, Monty Bernard Howard, husband of Francis Howard and father of Helena Grossman, Rose Hart, mother of Marion Marks, and Ruth Glassman, sister of Pauline Pike.
And if anyone else is thinking of someone at this time, if I look around the room, please do feel free to share their name.
Joseph Carmona.
Say the words, the Kaddish together with all those who mourn.
Dank wie het Kadash Meraba, Yam Mahdi Drach Yurtei Yam Lichmal Husei, Chayechon Yomechon, Chayechon Beit Yisrael, Agalah Bisman Karif Yibru, Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabam Varach Alam Ulamei Amayam, Yitrach V'yishtarach V'yifta'ar V'yitruman V'yitnaseh, V'yitala V'yitalei V'yitalal Shmei V'yishar V'yichu, Ve'ela Mikol V'yachata V'shirata, Tushbachata V'nechmata, Yamran V'yamal V'yimru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabban Yishmaya, Chayim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'yimru, Amen. Oseh Shalom B'Romah, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Ha'olam V'yimru, Amen.
Please be seated. And just before we go to our concluding blessing, which Joseph will magic up as we speak, our concluding song, sorry. Announcements-wise, so shul as usual tomorrow. Next week we've got a Beitenu dinner, which will actually be my last Beitenu because we're not having one in October because, thanks Anthony, because of High Holy Days. Every week's a festival. But going forward, if they are going to keep going, we've got a small team of people who are going to keep them going. These are the services you choose between a progressive service and a Masorti service, and then there's a potluck dinner afterwards. And they're going to keep going. If you are someone that would be interested in joining that team of keeping them going, it doesn't involve a huge amount of work, and I'll talk through what that means. If you're interested, please do drop me a message, because it'd be great. They've been quite popular, so it'd be great to keep them going as long as possible, as long as they're wanted, really. And I think that's that for announcements.
Can we keep this going as well?
So this is the last one that we can do and advertise it as in keeping with all of Mosaic's this year until next summer. But there are murmurings of what we can do going forward. So watch this space.
And also, we don't have to wait for the summer. From like March, it's possible to do it. So just like, yeah.
And there was a lovely Hanukkah thing we did last year. Watch this space. This isn't the end of it. Yeah. Ms. Moshe.
Yeah, good, okay. We're with Ms. Washili on my Shabbat.
Which is on page in there, and I'll find the page in the liberal. Oh, it's on the sheets, of course, and I'll...
Yeah. It is. It's somewhere in here. Ms. Washili Yom HaShabbat. Ms. Washili Yom HaShabbat.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much to Stefan for enabling people to join us from outside of the building, and to Joseph for all your hard work getting the music together, and all the musicians. We shall gather some bits and bobs together for Kiddush. Yeah, let's go join for Kiddush.
Those of us on Zoom, we'll wait a moment and see whether or not they do Kiddush in the hall. If not, we'll do it on Zoom in a second. But let's see if they come back and do it in the hall. It'd be nice to all be together. I'll just return you now to the hall. I think in the interest of time, I'm not certain how long it's going to take them to organise Kiddush there. I think we'll go ahead and do it with everybody on Zoom. So if you have a becher and some wine, or orange juice, lemonade, whiskey, whatever you prefer. For those of you looking in the Reform Siddur, we're on page 452, I believe. I'm not sure what page it is on the Siddur Lev Hadash, I'm sure.
It's 564.
Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'havav ratzon hinhilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit Ki hu yom tehila lemikra kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim ki vanu v'charta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha b'havav ratzon hinhaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. And for those of you who may have bread there, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Oops. I think I want to unmute everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
There we go. And Francis, wish you long life.
Thank you.
Hello, Dean. Good to see you. Rania.
Good to see you too, sir.
There we go. Right. Everybody well?
Yeah. I'm glad
Good,
you had
good.
that to share because last time they did it, we didn't have anything to look at. So
No, I spoke to Anna earlier on today, and she made sure she sent me the song sheet.
yeah,
So hopefully it was useful. But we were trying to juggle things in that room there because we don't normally have a camera in there either, or a microphone. So it was a little bit sort of doing sound checks and things at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
oh
But it seemed
gosh,
to work. Seemed to work okay.
I thought
It
the
was,
position that the camera was in was
yeah,
good.
yeah. It's the thing is the ones we have normally are in the ceiling.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
depending on what hall you're in, they tend to look down a little bit. Whereas we've got a little portable camera we can put anywhere, which works quite well as well for some things.
yeah,
So,
I
but
must
ideally, we need, I think, separate microphones for Joseph and for other people singing, just to try to get the sound balance right, which we normally do have on a Shabbat morning. So
yeah.
there you go.
I must say
Anyway,
those
right,
effort-
Flo, shall wish everybody Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Have,
shalom.
as usual, have a safe journey
Shabbat
home,
shalom.
and we will see you all
Dean,
again
did any
soon.
of your boys take an exam this year?
Oh, they've passed that long time now. Sorry, they're at university, and
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
the
Yeah.
second one has just finished his finance course.
Very good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right, well, Shabbat Shalom,
Congratulations.
everybody.
Shabbat
See you all,
shalom.
see you all soon. Shabbat
Bye.